Making the story infinitely sadder, Punch runs off to the closest thing to family he has.
I'm gonna start crying. No.
Orangutan.
I can't do this.
Gifted to him by the zookeepers to try and replace his mum when
so
stressed.
sad.
This is the world's most...
Oh my god, I've learned about this one from TikTok. Animals just snack on it. He barely even knows he's alive. Yeah, it's like so useless.
useless fish.
You stupid.
They're not.
Yeah, mate, that aquatic pancake is a mola. Found wasting its life in oceans around the
Yummy,
world.
free snack.
And a contender for the most dog shit fish build
I feel
in the
so
seven
bad for this
seas.
guy.
You see, these things are
I feel so
huge,
bad.
measuring at 4 meters
Holy-
from fin to fin.
Why are they
and
so big?
absolutely atomizing the scales at 2,300 kilos.
Dude, he's so big. Look at his little face. He's so cute.
Putting it firmly
Blue.
in the same weight class as a fucking F-150.
That is insane.
There is, however, a problem with
I'm sorry. I did not expect
that
that.
size. That is all it's good at. It spent every available stat point on being a giant floating satellite dish at the cost of spending its life as a useless fucking punching bag. To start with, the thing can't even swim properly. Their fins, specifically their tail, is tiny compared
is
to the
so
rest of their body,
sad.
which makes them so shit at maneuvering. The only thing they can eat is jellyfish and plankton because those don't
That makes
dodge.
me so
Speaking
sad.
of food, you may have noticed that in all of these photos, its mouth is open. That's because it doesn't fucking close. God has cursed the fucking thing to permanently pog. Oh, but evolution is not done fucking the sunfish yet. Because funnily enough, being the size of the average American meal while having the defensive capabilities of a Tickle Me Elmo makes these things
This poor fish.
perfect targets for predators. Most of the time,
I feel so
animals
bad
just
for
take
them.
fucking bites out of them, realize they taste like shit, and then swim off, leaving a hole in their head, which somehow doesn't kill them.
Do you have any ibuprofen?
How do they just live
I got
like
a
that?
headache.
That disgusting flavour is probably due to the 50 fucking parasite species living on its body, but flavour doesn't matter to sea lions, who will rip their fucking fins
Oh, I love sea lions. They're so funny. They just like me.
off and play frisbee with them. And if you thought it couldn't get any worse, they will often swim to the surface to warm themselves up and let birds eat the parasites off of them, where they are promptly hit by a boat. Their only saving grace is that they don't process pain because their brain is the size of a testicle. They are blissfully unaware that they spend their entire fucking life getting jumped.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that is such a sad way to exist. Imagine just being eaten alive, but you literally just have no idea that's even happening to you. That is crazy.
BMW, yet the car company, has an emu farm. But what the fuck do the Germans want with our steroid chickens? Well, you see, a lot of complex parts have to come together to build a car. I mean, your transmission, your engine. I would say indicators, but we are talking about BMW here. However, the first thing you'll notice about a car is usually the simplest. The paint.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter how nice your car is. If the paint's peeling off like a banana,
I will agree. That is something that I notice right away of any car.
people are going to assume it's a fucking shitbox.
Yeah.
And that's why car companies put a lot of time and research into making sure the paint stays on your car while you slide it sideways into a tree.
Whoopsies.
One of the best ways to do that is fucking clean it. See, anything that isn't wiped off the car gets stuck under the paint when it's applied, which fucks up adhesion by moving around. And even the tiniest particles of dust can fuck it all up.
I've never
So,
thought about
the Germans
that,
pondered,
actually.
what is the best way to make sure every panel is spotless? And the answer they landed on is a giant fuck-off duster made of Australia's favourite feathered war criminals.
What?
And it wasn't just BMW that found this out, but Audi as well. Now,
What?
Audi gets their dino turkey feathers from the source, shipping directly from
I
the
didn't know
land down under.
this.
¿Quieres?
Now, BMW used to do the same thing, till someone at head office had a thought. Hang on, the feathers. If we ship over 4 emus and place them in a grid, infinite
What?
feather source.
Infinite.
And so they airdropped
Employee of
Australia's
the
big
month.
birds onto a farm in Bavaria, where a small sleeper cell of Australia's most wanted resides to this day. The funny part of this to me is that BMW went so far as shipping kaiju turkeys to make the paint on their cars look good. Just for some TikToker to buy it for clout, wrap it bright purple, and then crash it into a fucking wall.
Did that happen? Dude, that's crazy. Infinite feathers.
This pig went on an alcoholic rampage. No, that's not clickbait. This really happened.
2
and
shots
as
of
with all
vodka?
good drunken rampages, our story takes place in fucking Australia. More specifically, it starts in the middle of fucking nowhere, WA, where a couple blokes were out camping. And as any good Australian would, these lads brought with them the camping essentials. Let's see here, we've got the swags, box of snags from Woolies, and most important of all,
All reliable.
and those beers are why, at 4 in the fucking morning, these lads were suddenly ripped from sleep by a really weird sound. A low, snuffling and grunting noise, followed by the sound of bending aluminium.
Oh
So,
no.
to ensure they weren't being attacked by, pick a native Australian animal, they got out of their tents, turned
Kangaroos
on a
scare
torch,
me.
and shined a light at it. And what they found was a wild pig shotgunning all of their piss.
Oh
And I
my
don't
god.
mean 1 or 2
Shotgunning.
pigs. No. Daddy Pig was on a serious bender because he managed to down 18 fucking
crap.
cans.
18?
Fun fact about beers. Once you hit the
Dude, I can't even have 2 beers. After 2 beers, I'm out. I can't.
18 mark, all of your
My stomach physically cannot hold more liquid than
stats
that.
are redistributed into strength and you gain the frenzy debuff.
18? 18?
This is why, after being spotted by the torch, the pig fucking sonicked away from the now empty 6-packs, knocked over the garbage cans,
insane.
paused, turned around and ate the garbage, then continued sprinting to a nearby paddock
Oh,
where
he's
it
so
started
cute.
headbutting a fucking cow. This really pissed off the cow, who turned around to face the pig. And it was at this point, looking up at the very pissed off Big Mac, the pig realised he genuinely wasn't built for
I'm
this.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this little piggy turned around and fucking booked it out of the paddock, being closely pursued by the ghost of burgers past. The cow chased him around a car for 10 minutes
that cow is
before
mad.
giving up, leaving the still drunk pig to stumble away and pass out in a fucking
Oh, that
bush.
hangover must have sucked. The poor pig.
This monkey is getting...
No! No, I can't watch this one. No, I'm gonna start crying. I'm not gonna cry.
bullied. But why?
Why you bully me?
Well, you see, this is Punch,
so
a Japanese
cute.
macaque whose mother, immediately after giving birth to him, went out for milk and cigarettes.
I hate that bitch. How could you do this to Punch?
So already not off to a great start in life, and things would not be getting easier for Punch. You see, he was born in captivity at Japan's Ichikawa Zoo, which meant that he was then introduced to the rest of the macaque population alone.
No.
No parents, no friends, nothing. But surely, it's all up from here. He might be alone now, but at least he can start making friends with his fellow primates, right? Yeah, unfortunately, macaques treat the new kid in school about as well as Family Guy treats Meg. These guys have a very complex
I hate
social
them.
hierarchy,
I hate how they treat
High school,
Punch.
it is enforced with bullying. So far, Punch has been smacked, dragged, and bitten,
No!
basically to tell
I
him
hate
that he
this.
can't sit with them at their lunch table. And the bullying he cops is made worse by the fact there's no
I
one
can't
to
even
protect him
find these
because his
memes
mum,
funny
you know.
because I feel so bad for Punch.
And then after jumping him, they won't even let him get a fucking hug.
No!
Now, faced with such adversity,
No.
a lesser monkey would crumble and try to leave. But making the story infinitely sadder, Punch runs off to the closest thing to family he has.
I'm gonna start
plush
crying. No.
Orangutan.
I can't do this.
Gifted to him by the zookeepers to try and replace his mum.
That is
When
so
stressed,
sad.
he hugs it
No!
and tries to get it to
My heart.
hug him back. No, I'm not fucking crying. Someone's cut
I'm fucking crying. Dude, this gets me every time.
onions in here.
She's actually pretty good at that.
However, despite the absolutely horrendous character development he's gone through, Punch has finally managed to start making some friends. Which is good, because for a monkey, he got off light. Had he been born a chimp, when they don't like one another, they rip each other's testicles off with their fucking teeth.
Did not need the visual of that. Oh my goodness, no, seriously though. I have cried so much about Punch. This breaks my heart so much. He's just a little baby. Look at he's so little and tiny. And he just wants love and hugs. And he just wants to feel like he belongs. And oh my gosh, I can't. I love this monkey so much.